Good morning and welcome, everybody. Merry Christmas week. Happy holidays. Glad to be together this morning. Brian is out of town, so blessings to him. And we have streaming in from Florida, Amy and Jesse, so we'll enjoy their wonderful music. I'm Mark, by the way. Happy to be of service to you today. And we'd like to begin with a prayer. So if it's comfortable for you to join me in closing your eyes and taking a nice deep breath. I speak the word God, and I allow that word to lift me up and out of the world of form into the spiritual realm of being, which is truly what we are. We are created in the image and likeness of a divine presence of love. And from this place of oneness, knowing this is the truth of you, I speak a blessing over our gathering. I affirm that our hearts and our minds are open to receive the message, the miracles, the healing, the love that is here for each one of us. I bless those who cannot be here, who are in our community, especially those who are recovering or dealing with particular illnesses. We send them all our love and wrap them in a blanket of grace. And finally, we extend the love that we are out beyond these walls as a gift we give to the world. Truly, we are blessed, grateful for this. And so it is. Amen. And Gina is our host today. Oh, sorry. Not yet. Amy and Jesse. And then you. Sorry.
Good morning, Unity Lakeshore. Jesse Hughes, so happy to be here with you. I am solo today, but that just means I really need your help. Please rise up, stretch those legs, stretch those arms if you need to. Open up your hearts, just a couple of days away from Christmas now, and we're going to do it up holiday style. Please sing along. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watching, or silent flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. The shepherds feared and trembled when low above the earth rang out the angel chorus that hailed our Savior's birth. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Down in a lowly manger, the humble Christ was born, and brought us God's salvation that blessed Christmas morn. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. That Jesus Christ is born. Hold it now. That Jesus Christ is born.
All right, thank you, Jesse. Good morning, everyone. I'm Gina. I'm delighted to be with you all today. I know it looks like we have a few new people here today. Yeah? Kim, I know. Who else is new today? Lori, yes. Are you guys together or no? Well, nice to meet you. Nice to have you all, and welcome back, everyone. And hello to all of our online streamers as well. Thanks to Jesse for his willingness to be here today with us and provide great music. Unity on the Lakeshore is a non-denominational spiritual community anchored in loving acceptance. If you're here with us for the first time, please know that whoever you are or wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are welcome here. At this time, I've asked Luis to light the Christ candle. As he comes up, we will say the statement on the screen above. We light the Christ candle, remembering the Christ in us. Thank you, Luis. Please join me in speaking our mission statement, also on the slide above. We embrace all people and honor all paths to God. We create a sacred space to raise the awareness and consciousness of the one Spirit in us all. We anchor ourselves in affirmative prayer, forgiveness, generous sharing, and loving community in service to our spiritual awakening. And now for our affirmation of faith. There is only one presence and power over, as me and as the universe, God, the good, omnipotent. And now please join us for our congregational song.
Sing along. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. Joy to the earth, the Savior reigns. Let all our songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills, and plains repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy. Repeat, repeat the sounding joy. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love.
Okay, thank you, Jesse. Let me see, where are we here? We have our daily reading. Today it's on joy. This is taken from Matthew 2:10. Joy uplifts me as divine light shines from within me. As Advent season draws to a close, I celebrate the light that glows within me, the light of the Christ within. Just as the 3 wise men journeyed to Bethlehem to see the newborn child, my journey through Advent has led me to discover the faith, peace, and love that are always mine. These are the true gifts of Christmas, ones I carry with me all year long. No matter the challenges and obstacles I may be called to face, I will draw from my infinite storehouse of joy to remain optimistic and centered. Joy is mine today. It is the fulfillment of my Advent journey, my divine inheritance. It is the fullness of my heart, the contentment of my mind, and the deep feeling of wellness in my soul. I am joyous. When they saw that the star had stopped, they were overwhelmed with joy. And now Mark is going to come lead us for the word today.
And now is our time for meditation. And so we begin by saying this together. There is a silence into which the world cannot intrude. There is an ancient peace I carry in my heart and have not lost. There is a sense of holiness in me the thought of fear has never touched. I go there now. So join me in closing your eyes if that's comfortable and placing your attention upon your breath. Taking some nice, slow, deeper breaths than you've been taking. Breathing in through the nose, follow that breath down as it expands the belly, reaches up and even stretches the ribs a little bit. And as you exhale, feel the body relax and lengthen your spine a little bit, creating more space for the next breath. Pulling that air in, going deeper and deeper, allowing it to settle your mind, relax the body more and more. If it's comfortable for you, open your hands in your lap. This is, for me, the symbol of receptivity. I also like to lift my chin up slightly, opening up that heart space and lifting that inner eye, that gaze forward slightly, as if you're looking to the eyebrows. Continuing to keep that breath deep, relax. Imagine on your next exhale, you can just blow away all of the past. It is not here. Taking a nourishing breath, the next exhale. Imagine releasing the future and all the thoughts that can capture you about what will happen, what might happen, what won't happen. That's all the mind keeping itself busy and keeping you trapped. It is only in this holy instant where we find peace, where we discover the spiritual truth that right here and right now, all is well. All is well. Breathe those words in and out and let them establish themselves as a memory of your divinity and your holiness. All is well. Whenever you feel it, release the mantra, all is well. See if you can find those spaces of no thought, just being. And if at any point the mind wanders, use the mantra, all is well, to bring yourself back. least the thought, all is well. All is well here. Take a moment and join me in imagining a ball of golden light in the center of your chest. This is the symbol of our willingness to forgive. Imagine that this ball grows brighter and brighter as you breathe into it. Imagine that it extends beyond your body out into your world. As we just take a moment to ring the bell of forgiveness within yourself, say, ask that forgiveness set me and everyone free. I ask that forgiveness set me and everyone free. And imagine that wave of light just wrapping itself around the entire world, letting your love and your spiritual power bless and release people. Forgiveness. Take a nice breath. Allow a gentle smile to come to your face if that's comfortable. This completes our meditation, but take your time, opening your eyes if you'd like, as we enjoy another song from Jesse.
Into darkness comes a light. Into silence, a baby's cry. The birth of freedom, the death of fear. In a manger, Christ is here. Let there be peace on earth. Let there be peace on earth. Long awaited love, heaven's come for us. Let there be peace on earth. All division may it cease. Every worry may it flee. A weary heart finds a thrill of hope. The world rejoices, we're not alone. Let there be peace on earth. Let there be peace on earth. Long awaited love, heaven's come for us. Let there be peace on earth. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing. Peace on earth. Peace on earth. Let there be peace on earth. Let there be peace on earth.
That was a nice one. That was great. Today I want to have a little fun and take a deep dive, as we always like to do here, and look at the story of A Christmas Carol. Specifically, the idea of the journey that Scrooge goes on when he has this really mystical dream, an opportunity to be taken to explore the past, the present, and the future. It's actually quite a very spiritual movie, and he is given the gift of seeing through the lens in which he is viewing and experiences his life, which is, as we know, if you know the story, I assume we all know the story here, I don't need to give a recap on that, is fear. Fear causes greed, causes to push people away, causes contraction. And contraction continues to kind of draw into itself more of the same. So in this, what I would say is a wonderful moment, he is awakened and given from his, we'll call it his spiritual power, his spiritual nature, calling him to see what he is creating and recreating. Stuck in a cycle, a recycling of fear that continues to create more of the same, not only more of the same, worse and worse and worse. So, as you know in the story, begins by looking at the past. And you get an opportunity to do, when you look at the past, you get the opportunity to see a little bit of the impetus for why he is who he is. Just some moments of the story of the relationship that doesn't come through, the challenges in his family as such. And that's a very positive part of it, I think. The opportunity to see what choices have we made in our past, what formulated our way of thinking, our way of being, our way of perceiving the world. Each one of us has our story. Each one of us has our wounds, our moments of fear, our moments of feeling separate, feeling alone, feeling afraid. These things of our past cause us to make choices, to push away, to make decisions about what life is and what life isn't. What's true about me, what's true about others, all of this is formulated in our past. And it informs who we are. Again, how we see the world. Each person, get this, each person is literally walking in their world, making choices that if you were inside of their energy and their experience would make total sense to you. Of course, your otherness, your other experience, looking at other people's lives, you have an objective point of view. You have the ability to go, oh, that's not a good choice for you. Oh, you shouldn't do that. That's wrong. That's bad. That will harm you. We see that because we're not in their experience. But I assure you, if you walked their walk, experienced their experience, experienced their choices, their rejections, their pains, you would have the exact same experience. And I bring that forward because I think that that is a spiritual way to look at other people. It doesn't necessarily give them a pass, well, at all. It doesn't give them a pass to cause you harm or cause other people harm if you can interject in a positive way. Of course, I'm not talking about that. But in terms of compassion, in terms of recognizing, yeah, I would not make that choice from where I am and from who I am, but that doesn't make them wrong. And I really like that. Because it allows us to connect and care. The other choices the choosing to judge them, which pushes them away. And actually, what we're doing when we do that is we're solidifying them in their fear even more. We're contributing. Every person, when you have a thought about them, you are on the spiritual plane connected to them. You are impacting their vibration with a positive upliftment or with some energy that confirms, yes, this brokenness is true about you. Yes, you are bad, wrong, whatever it is. We have that power. We have that ability to uplift or to trap. We do it to ourselves. So this is the first part of the story. Then, as you know, the next ghost comes along, and he is shown the present. What is here now? What is the result of the past? The dots are connected, and you see who he is today as an older person, and the way that he is experiencing life, which is an exact reflection and experience of the past. I say this often, nothing new here. Nothing new here. And that's what's shown, but it's shown, but it's also multiplied because the pain. Now he appears to be curmudgeon-y and I don't care and it doesn't matter. But we know that in the world, those are just, shrouds of protection. That's just what we all do to ourselves to keep ourselves safe. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm good. And this is all little disconnectors. Disconnect, contract. And then, of course, he's shown the ghost of the future, which is the result and the ending of a life that doesn't change. And landing in the graveyard, landing in the darkness, alone, death. I think it's a gorgeous story of showing the ego's world, showing the unawakened life, showing what we're all doing in our own ways. Every one of us, this is the invitation. Our journey may not feel as dark as Scrooge's, but we all have within us little decisions that we have made that cause us to contract, to experience less light, less joy, less awareness of our divinity because of our conditioning and because of our present that repeats and repeats. So what is our opportunity? It reveals itself in the movie. In the end, he has a mystical moment, an awakening, a revelation of what can happen when you let all of that go and you just let your heart explode and you step into the true generous nature of your being. Every one of us, I pray for all of us to wake up tomorrow morning and just boom, have that amazing awareness of how good it would feel to give yourself away, to just extend love and only love. This is the revelation that happens. And of course, we love our movies because they have these happy endings. I want to now go back to the story and invite us to do what we can do, especially in this time of year when it's nice to reflect. The movement that heals the recycling of the past, which changes our present moment, which will cause for you a new future, is forgiveness. This is the tool that we all have at hand. I can't speak enough about this, as you know. It is the way to dissolve the patterns, the choices, the ways of seeing the world. A Course in Miracles teaches the idea that all we're doing is seeing the past. We're actually not alive in the present moment when we are living inside of and out of the patterns. The patterns, where I say patterns, I mean the beliefs, the ideas that you have about life that are not of God, of spirit. Those ideas of this world are what keep you in the same cycle over and over and over. And we all can say, yes, I want out. Yes, I'd love to have a new thought. And that's true. What we also have to realize is we have become strongly identified with the character that we have become who plays these stories out over and over and over. Hear those words, they're important. The character, the fake self that we have become who keeps recycling a dream that we're separate, a dream that other people are dangerous, a dream that we can die, a dream that we have to hoard and do this because if we don't, someone will take it, a dream of fear. It's really not different from Scrooge's. It's dramatically different in the appearance. But if we pause and we just breathe into it and go, oh, how am I, by kind of going unconscious, allowing these patterns to just day in, day out, repeat themselves. Each time we do, the challenge is we become more and more identified with them. So again, I say, yes, we want to be free, but what would that mean? What would that mean? Who would you be? Forgiveness dissolves those patterns. Forgiveness heals your mind. Forgiveness allows your heart to reopen into that innocence, into that beautiful, beautiful wonder of a child that will gladly walk up to anyone and say, hello. The child doesn't have yet the conditioning. That one bad, that one dangerous, that one a stranger. Doesn't know this world. And so it's open, it's natural. That's a beautiful way to be. Now, I understand as a child, you want to protect them. As an adult, you don't need as much protection as you think. They might think you're weird, but you can endure that. You can endure being weird in the name of love and generosity. This is the gift that comes as the stories of fear dissolve. I have a very simple mantra and equation that we did in our meditation. I ask that forgiveness set me free. And I add to that, I ask that forgiveness set me and everyone free. I activate the law of love by asking it is given, seek and you shall find, knock and the door shall be open. Ask. I ask that forgiveness set me free, release me, dissolve not only the memory, but all that I'd made up about myself and the world from the memory. Now, the beautiful part of forgiveness is it goes into the subconscious mind, because all of us are not only walking in the experiences of our own life, but you're coming in to this world inside of a collective belief system of your ancestry, of the world that you're being born into. We're each born into already deep, big, established ideas about what is prosperity, what is love, what is friendship, what is all of it. You're born into it and already, like, the game is, or how do you say it? Like, it's been cooked. the meal is made. And you come to the table and we all just eat it. We eat it and we eat it. So as we awaken spiritually, we not only dissolve the first layer, which is our personal stories, but it takes us deeper into all of these belief systems and these ancient ideas about ourselves and the world. That's a deep purification. That is a healing of the past that truly allows the gift of coming into the present moment new. We do not mostly meet our present day new. We meet our present day with our filing cabinet open, ready to pick out of it the thousands of folders, whatever's happening. Oh, number 79, please. This is it. Like, it's happening so fast. Just pulling out of the files what we do, how we respond, what's happening here. All of that conditioning. If you could have a miracle moment of none of it, you would see a completely different world. The present moment would be made new. Each day when we begin our day in the present, the invitation is to activate a stream of forgiveness to release the past, and then to welcome into this moment, make this day new. Let me be made new. Let me see this present day through the eyes of love, through the eyes of abundance, through the eyes of generosity, through the eyes that I deeply matter, through the eyes of all, whatever little triggers of the past you have, flip them over and give a positive approach to that day. I think that I don't belong in the world. Help me to live this day like I belong. What would that look like? What would that feel like? I'm asking you to take your present moment and walk into a foreign land. It's a foreign land to not be in the patterns of the past and to be fully present as you, not as someone other, but a you that you don't know. The spiritual God self that has no conditioning or pattern except for the conditioning and pattern of your spiritual nature. This is what we practice, and this is our practice. We forgive the past when it comes up, and we ask. We ask that forgiveness be done, and then we ask, who am I to be here? What do I say? What do I do? What happens from the highest self of me? How do I respond differently? This is how your world changes, and this is how you awaken to how powerful you are in spirit. It is by being very humble. How could I respond in this interaction with my family member, my spouse, the person that I've been walking the path with for years, and I'm certain that they're a jerk. I'm certain that they're wrong, and they're certain about me. How can something new be made manifest right here now? It happens in our minds. It happens by invitation. But we've got to breathe and pause and let yourself be reorganized and then see what else is here. When those past patterns are not in your way, there's 10 other options at least. There's more available to you. And then you really can say, what is the most loving thought or response here? What is the response that would create something new? I don't mean new, flashy, yay. I mean new, not the pattern of the past. That is the narrow spiritual path here that I'm talking about. And this is what becomes available in the present moment. Again, going back to our wonderful movie, he was shown this horrific past that caused him to be who he was today. We have that same ability if we're willing to look. We don't need a big mystical dream in the middle of the night and funny angels and different characters to show up. We can simply observe our day and see what's coming to you, see what's happening inside of you. You've got the information. We don't have to go far to discover how is the past, the ghost of the past, causing a present experience of disconnection. In the moment is where we choose. In the moment, the Course in Miracles calls it the holy instant. It's the now moment where it doesn't contain any formation other than the opportunity to let your spirit speak, let your spirit come alive. Now, there's an additional challenge I want to mention in this transformation that all happens in the present moment of your being. You've asked that forgiveness set you free. You're welcoming a new thought, a new reaction, a new way of being. You're welcoming that, and you're willing to try something new on within you. Doesn't always mean that the other person is going to celebrate and join you. This is where we must stay convicted to the best of our ability to what love will say and do. Because it's always the right choice. But how it lands, it doesn't always land instantly in this, oh, now I'm new with you. It can cause someone else to contract more. It can cause 1,000 different things. And that's where we often react. And then we go back to contraction. Are you following me? And that's where we've got to, again, what do I say? What do I do? What do I be? Because in that moment, I want to capture this. I give a loving response that's different. It doesn't land well. I think it should. It doesn't. There's an even bigger reaction. Now, that loving reaction, the loving stance that I made, by the way, is probably for me. I finally stood up for myself, maybe. I finally said no in a way that's important. It doesn't mean I'm like, oh, yes, take all. Sometimes the loving response is finally, no, this actually isn't true for me. No, I actually am not available for that. They don't like your reaction. What happens next? Oh my goodness. The gift that's here in that moment doesn't feel like a gift, but you're alive in the result of a new choice and the reaction of the pattern. It's an amazing moment. You finally had a truth take over you, and then you feel like this. And I have a part in me, admittedly, that wants to backtrack. Oh, never mind. I don't mean that. Let's get this back to the pattern. Let's go back to the pattern because we're familiar there. So the present moment, the real spiritual path, the real awakening, it takes some courage. It takes a willingness to breathe into the truth that is here and then let the feelings come, let the energy do what it's going to do. Choose again, choose love again, choose love again. This is what becomes available in the present moment. Out of that, and only out of that, does a new future become possible. The illusion, the dream that what is pointed to in this movie is, as mentioned earlier, like it's just broken patterns and ideas causing a life that is painful and a future that is the result of that. The same, and the same. We can't go back in time and physically change the past, but you can, through the practice of forgiveness, go back in time and let the past stories and conditioning be healed inside of you. And again, the present moment now becomes available for real life, real love, real spiritual awakening. And then the future. The future becomes that, what would you like? What would love create? From that choice of love, of care, of something new, a whole new world opens up. A whole new world. And we get to have that wonderful experience that Scrooge had at the end, where he has that, it's a new day. It's a new life. And I get to be fully expressed in my joy. This is the invitation that I have for all of us today. What would it be like to let this story be an invitation to each one of us to forgive that past, to let this now moment be remade, and to imagine a future? We don't even need to worry. The truth is, we don't even need to worry about that one. The truth is, if we're living in the present moment in our spiritual awakening, the future is irrelevant. It isn't even interesting. It doesn't matter. Let's breathe this in. Close your eyes. Right here, right now, feel yourself in the seat you're in. Right here inside yourself, just I'm here, I'm right now. Let's go back to that golden ball of light that we opened up in the meditation. Breathe into your heart and imagine that golden light of forgiveness opening up. And imagine that to your left side, out your left side, rolls this golden light kind of straight, and it goes out into the past. Let's imagine that the past is going out to your left. Rolling that golden light out of your left side of your being, I ask that forgiveness set me free. I ask that forgiveness release me from all the patterns of fear. I ask that forgiveness release me from all the choices that I've made that have not been from love. Known, unknown, conscious, it doesn't matter where they came from, why they happened, not here, doesn't matter. I ask that forgiveness dissolve the past. Everything negative, everything fearful from the past, I ask that forgiveness set me free. Just take a moment and imagine golden light streaming back over time, through your life, over the decades, through the years. Forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. Right to the point where you're being born. I ask that forgiveness set this blessed being free from all of the patterns that he or she was born into. All of the collective fears of my parents, my grandparents, my great-grandparents, my ancestors, all the collective fears of the culture and the world and the community I was born into, all the collective fears of the people that were in the room when I was born. Everything. I ask for forgiveness. Forgive all of it. Release me so I may know myself completely free. Take a breath, deep breath, and you're going to imagine blowing more light to the left. Blow it out. Forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. Only the good remains. Only the good remains. And now imagine like an accordion closing. From the time you're born till now, it brings only the good. Every loving choice, every loving action, every loving possibility. That's what remains. And it pulls it right into the now moment, right into your heart. Bring your attention back to your heart. Right here, right now. This holy instant. I ask that forgiveness make me new. Holy Spirit, light of God. There is a magnificent self that I am that has been hiding. It doesn't need to hide anymore. Come out. Come out. Show me. God, show me what's really here in back of these patterns, in back of the dream, in back of the fear. What's here? It's a world of joy. It's a world of love. It's a world of connectivity. Show me. Show me how to speak into this. Show me how to see this. Show me how to walk in this. I am new here. Show me. Loving God, loving Mother God, loving Father God, loving Holy Spirit, whatever name you use, or no name, loving light. Show me who to be, what to say, what to do, how to be in the true spiritual unconditioned self that I am. My true spiritual nature. Breathe into this. And imagine from this present moment, this golden light going out into your current life now. The people that are close to you, the work environment, everywhere, your familiar life today. I said forgiveness. Set me and everyone free. Let this day be made new. Help me to see everyone, not as their patterns, not as fear, not as my projections of who I think they are. Only as the spiritual truth and love that they are. This holy instant, let us be made new. Take a deep breath. And now, just to complete the cycle, imagine that this golden light moves out the other side of you into this thing called the future. And now it is paved. The road is paved with new life. And just let a moment be focused on the future. I don't need to fear. I don't need to worry. Love will take care of me. Love will provide. God will provide. From this holy instant, how can the future not be everything I need always? This is the truth. This is the truth of God, and this is the truth of you. We say yes to this. So if anything about the future comes within us, it's only to bless it and call it good. Because from this holy instant, where love prevails, love produces after itself in its kind. That wasn't said well, but you get the point. So the past is forgiven. The love has come forward. The present moment is blessed. We are open to be guided. And the future is blessed. We can be confident God will take care of it. This is what we say yes to. Take another deep breath. For this, we give thanks. For this experience, this message, for the miracles that are here. Thank you, sweet Spirit. And so it is. Amen. Amen. All right. Now is our opportunity to share your gifts with us. Thank you for your generosity. Especially as the year comes to a close, we like to ask if there's extra giving places in your life. Thank you for considering Unity on the Lakeshore for that. Live streamers, thank you for your blessings. Please make sure to click the link before you go and make your contribution. We're so grateful for you. Together we say, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and I am grateful. And we are thankful. We're very thankful for you. Thank you, Millie and Jim, for helping us out. And Gina will share with you other ways that you can make a contribution here today.
All right, now is our time of giving, and there are a few ways for you to give. The ushers are passing a basket, and you can give here now. We have an option to give through Venmo. You can simply scan the QR code or use our name, Unity-Lakeshore. We also have an option to give through text. Send the word give to 616-236-5205. That's 616-236-5205. If it is your first time giving this way, you will receive a link with instructions. If you have given before through text, then you can simply text a dollar amount to that number. You can also give online through our website at unityonthelakeshore.org/donations. For those watching online, the link is in the chat. You can also mail in a check to Unity on the Lakeshore to P.O. Box 848, Douglas, Michigan 49406. And now we'll have another song by Jesse.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plain, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo. Shepherds, why this jubilee? Why your joyous strains prolong? What the glad songs tidings be, which inspire your heavenly song? Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria. to Bethlehem and see him whose birth the angels sing. Come adore on bended knee, Christ the Lord, the newborn King. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Big finish. Gloria in excelsis Deo.
All right, a few announcements here. If you're in need of support, there are a few ways to receive that. First is to email us at unitylakeshore@gmail.com. You can also phone the office at 269-857-8226. And there is always the Unity Silent Prayer Line that is 24/7 at 816-969-2000. If you haven't liked our Facebook page, please do so. This way you can share about all the great things going on here and engage with others. And you can find us at facebook.com/Unity Lakeshore. We will be gathering Christmas Eve morning at 11 a.m. for prayer and meditation led by Reverend Mark. Please join us for that. We've already welcomed all our new guests. So are there any other announcements from the community? Carrie?
Yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know my mom's in the hospital and she's been there since Tuesday. So we would appreciate prayers and I'm sure she would love to get a card or something. She's in Holland Hospital, intensive care, room 11, so.
Okay, so that's for those online, she's at Holland Hospital in the intensive care unit, and she's
Room 11,
room 11.
yes.
Room 11. And Carrie, do you mind sharing if someone wants to mail a card or anything to your home address? So
Her address?
Mhm.
Yeah, 414 Spears Street,
That's 414 Spears Street,
Saugatuck.
Saugatuck.
I think it's 49453.
It should be 49453.
There's also the phone, the address list.
Yes. So there's updated address list for all the members in the back there on the corner of the table. Feel free to take one of those directories. That would be great. But also, is Marilyn doing better?
No, actually, she's worse
Oh.
because yesterday they diagnosed her with pneumonia.
Okay.
And so initially, the day before that, she was doing really well. She was sitting up and eating, and then she got pneumonia. So
Okay.
they started her on antibiotics yesterday,
Okay.
and we're going up after this, so
Okay.
I haven't heard anything since.
Okay.
I was there yesterday.
So the latest with Marilyn, for those online, is that she has been diagnosed with pneumonia. So on top of everything else, she's got to be able to be treated for that.
All right.
Okay. All righty. Well, prayers are with her. Thanks for the update.
Yeah.
And then, so if that is all, then now it's time for our closing song. And please feel free to remain seated or to stand. You want another?
Yeah, just.
Yep.
Next Sunday, we will be doing we'll do our traditional end of year burning bowl ceremony. If you've never been here for that, it's the opportunity to continue releasing and blessing the year gone by and setting some wonderful intentions from your spirit and from your heart for the upcoming year. It's a really nice ceremony, so please join us for that. Again, as was mentioned, it'll be here Christmas Eve. We also, the board is meeting today. The board has been working very hard in support of the selling of the building and where we'll be going in the future and our plans. We'll have more info on that for you next Sunday. We are looking at going virtual for most of the winter season. And if all things go the way they're planned, this building will be sold around January 16th, would be the signing day and the closing day. So hold that in your prayers. I can't let you know enough how held you are by this board, who is moving into the process of finding the right financial advisors to help manage everything so that it's done with care, it's done in conservative ways that bless us and help us to move into our new future, who we're here to be in the coming years. So there's an update on that. And again, more to come next Sunday as we end the year together and after our board meeting, which is happening today. Good. Anything else, Julie? Is that good? Awesome. All right. Now let us close together. Please stand if that's comfortable for you. Another Christmas song. I think that's fun.
Unity Lakeshore, thank you as always for welcoming me into your community. It is my true joy to serve you in this way. Let's sing one more for the road. A very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you, and Happy Holidays to all.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's do that again. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. And all is well. Truly, Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Don't be